Hi there. So my name is William, and your son, daughter, or friend, or maybe you were even watching this from my subscribers, has shown you this video, which means to me that you are not completely convinced on this thing, the Kindle. So I'm here to convince you why a Kindle is probably the future, and you should probably hop on now while it's kind of now, so you get used to it. So this is a book. You've probably seen a book before. Report from Ground Zero. It's my dad's book. I haven't read it. But yeah, this is a book. It's quite big, it looks like. Can be quite heavy. There's how many pages there are. There are about 600 pages, 603 pages to this book. There is nothing wrong with reading a book, per se. I mean, people have done it for years and years and years. So there is nothing wrong with reading a book. But the way the future is going, all of this stuff is going to be on this little thing you might have heard of called the Kindle. The Kindle is an e-reader, which is basically an electronic catalogue for books that you can read off of. There are other ones, but you probably want to stay with the Kindle because the Kindle is the best one, and it's the easiest, and it's got the most books on it. This is the keyboard version, which is the best version. It's more expensive, it costs £149. There is a cheaper one for £89, which you probably might want. But I got this before that came out, so I've got this one. So basically what the Kindle does, I'll give you a little brief. It's got it's not like an iPad screen or a phone screen. It's a special type of screen that has like a e-ink on it. So it doesn't hurt your eyes, it doesn't strain your eyes, it's like looking onto paper. So it's hard to tell the difference between this and paper when you're looking at it. Especially when you're reading for a while, it's hard to tell the difference. I'll give you a little tour. So basically, there's an on switch down there. Oh, I'm partway through a book, as you can see. Here's some of the text to it. I'm reading The Hunger Games, Part 2. So the text is really, really clear, and it's like you're reading a book anyway. It has really nice clear text. It doesn't even look like a screen. It looks like kind of a slab with someone's like writing on it. That's how good it is. Oh, the light has changed. So yes, the writing is very clear, as you can clearly see, and that's what people don't think when they think of the Kindle. Because if you're coming from the outside, you think it's like an iPad screen or a computer screen. Because believe me, I don't enjoy. Some people read off iPads, but I don't. That doesn't seem to me that good because it will hurt your eyes after a while. And I don't want to sit in front of a computer and read a computer screen because that's not really ideal. I'd much rather read a book than off a computer screen, which I'm sure you can understand as well. But yes, what else can I say about the Kindle? How can I convince you? Let's see. Okay, so you like books. You have a whole collection of books. But books can take up a bunch of space. You know, if you like books a lot, they can build up like a ton. Like my room used to be packed full of books before. Because I enjoyed so many books, I had to get all of them, and there was so many. They were on the floor, out of space. But then when you get a Kindle, you can get rid of those books, and then they'll all be on here. You could have, because the Kindle, this version, can take up to 3,500 books. That is a lot of books. That is an incredible amount of books, and I don't think you're ever going to actually fill 3,500 because that is just so many. But even if you did, you could just take them off the system because they'll be saved on your Amazon, I think, account. So you can, and then you can start again. Buying books is a ton easier because I know because say you wake up and you want to buy a book. If you don't have a Kindle, you have to go to the bookstore or Tesco's and look at their limited selection because not every bookstore, and especially supermarkets, they won't have all the books. They'll have a very small selection of books in the world. The Kindle has thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of books to look for. And generally, they are also cheaper on the Kindle. Like, they have like loads of sales and offers. And books are usually not full price as they are in the shop. They're usually a couple of pounds cheaper anyway. And they also have a ton of free books as well, like classic books. Like you can get Dracula for free, Alice in Wonderland, Charles Dickens, all those kind of old style books, and a couple of recent ones you can get for free, which is just incredible. So that's a really good thing as well. How else can I convince you? It's much comfortabler to read because some like good books, like some of the Lord of the Rings books or something big. Think of books that are like thousands of pages long. That is incredibly taxing on your hand. Whereas a Kindle is just, oh yeah, here's my sticker. I got a sticker on the back. It's just so light. You can comfortably sit in the garden or in the bedroom with one hand and just read the book, like one hand or two hand, whatever. I usually do one hand. Yeah, it's like I think it's 247 grams exactly, so that's quite light. It's very, you can easily fit it in your bags. Look, I've got a little pencil here. That's how thin it is. Look, how can I get that? It's basically as thin as a pencil. So yeah, it's not that, you can easily fit it in your bag. When you're going on holiday, you like to read books for the airplane flight. You can bring all your books with you anywhere you go, which is just that's and also a really cool thing. So you're not limited to the books you bring with you. You can have all of them on this Kindle right here. Buying books is very easy as well because you can. They have a built-in store on the Kindle itself, which you can just. That's better for if you're looking for things you know you're looking for. Because it's quite a clunky system, but if you know what you're looking for, just type in the name, it'll come up. 60 seconds and it's on your Kindle straight away, which is amazing. Or you can go to the Amazon website and look at their Kindle selection, which is a lot easier to navigate for your age range of your old, sorry, no stereotypes. And then yeah, 60 seconds or less and it's there. It usually takes 10 seconds for me, which is amazing. So think of that. You want to buy a book, if you don't have a Kindle, you have to go to the bookstore, all that, half an hour, however long it takes you to get there, look for their limited selection anyway, and it costs more. With a Kindle, you're at home, I want to read something. Look on their store, through all the books that they have in the world. There are obviously some books. Like for instance, the biggest one is Harry Potter is not currently on the Kindle, which is crazy, but whatever. So apart from that, you look at everything, you buy a cheaper version of the book, and it's there in 60 seconds, you can read it straight away. That's amazing. You can also have, every book has a sample as well. So if you're not sure, you click on the sample, get like a first chapter or a first 20 pages or something to see if you like it, and then if you like it, you can buy it. Kindle is amazing. I hope I've convinced you that Kindle is amazing. There's probably more I'm missing out. The battery life is incredible. It's like, you can get 2 months of a Kindle of a single charge, plug it in for 3 hours, and then you do another 2 months. It's incredible battery life. When you turn it off, you get a cool little screensaver here. It's usually random, like, so let's see if we can get a good one. That wasn't really a good one. Mark Twain. See, it's quite sophisticated. One thing I didn't mention is it doesn't get. You could happily read this in the sunshine as well. Even because as I said, it's e-ink, so it's not like a screen. So you can sit in the sunshine and read it perfectly as well as you can a book. Yeah, there's not really much else to say. Turning pages is easy. There's these 2 arrows on the side. 2 arrows, if I can get it into the light. So there's 1 arrow there to turn it forward. There's also 1 arrow there to turn it forward. And above it is arrows to turn it back. So, you know. The Kindle itself is quite easy to navigate. I'll show you what books I've got on there at the moment. I haven't spent so much time with it. I've put all my books in like categories. So here's my Hunger Game books that there's the Catching Fire, then there's the second one. What can I show you? I've got the Saga of Lart and Crepsley. All 3 books. The 4th one's coming out soon. I'm super excited for that. So yeah, this is the future, right? I hope I've convinced you. I understand that some people like to have books, but it's not logical to have books, and because of course there are like, you know, exceptions. Like a massive book full of pictures, you obviously might want to have a book for that. But for any fictional novel or even textbook, like school textbook, this is where you should probably get a Kindle for that. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope I have convinced you to buy a Kindle. So yes, thank you and goodbye.